Welcome to Monday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. We're going to review Saturday's game and go over a 53-man roster prediction. Sorry for my background noise. I don't know. Nothing else from me at this point. Tony, Lou.
Jess, what's good?
I don't know. I think we're all confused.
Nope.
I'm confused. I don't even know what day it is.
I'm supposed to be the one that's confused. And you don't even know what day it is. I'm the one that did it with the jet lag and the time change. But Lou, what's good with you, man? Lou came up here and ain't say nothing to us.
Jess, Tone, what's good?
Oh, okay. I thought you had a little back and forth earlier today. I thought you wanted to talk to us.
Yeah. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with idiots no more. Just is what it is.
Appreciate you, Dave. Your boy is back. What's been up, man? Listen, man, we haven't spoke to what Friday. So what's been good? What's new?
Hey, man, did you know that my general manager is cooking?
Cooking how? With who?
What do you mean how?
How? With who? What he did? I'm asking you to tell me what.
What did he do? This team is ready to go, Tone. Are you not excited? Football's back. What do you mean? What did he do?
We need a kicker, don't we? Something like that.
Jake Bailey, baby.
Oh Lord, did you see that kick? Did you see that kick? And nah. They say you can't elaborate what you mean.
My general manager Tone said he's holding Tua and this offense accountable. When we score, we're not kicking extra points. We're going for two every time. That's how we're starting to hold the Tua and the offense accountable.
I guess so. Well, if you look at it from that standpoint, then I guess Greer is cooking. I'll take it for that. But the best producer of all time sent me. Oh, shout out. Hey, shout out to the best producer of all time. Greg say Greg cooking. Is he cooking? Oh, geez. We ain't bringing that up.
No. I don't think we can put that comment up there. Tone, read.
Yeah, I ain't got my bad. Hey, listen, I'm a little rusty. I guess Allen didn't make the 50. Hey, we'll talk about it later. Game Boy 305. We're gonna talk about. Oh yeah, Dave. I saw that, man. We're gonna get into it, man. Y'all skipping topics right now. We got a topic before we want to get into the 53-man roster, but I see y'all already ready. Dave already said why cook Helmington. Yeah, listen, I'm back. I can pull up the chat now. Y'all be talking trash. I'm back on my laptop now.
Why cut Hilton? Did you see him in a Dolphin uniform? That's why you cut him.
We'll get into it. Damn, Tone. I guess went to a different country and came back before Alex did a show. At this point, man, y'all don't know. Well, let me leave it at that.
Well. Again, listen. There's too many shots with my dog Alex. I talked to him last night. Everything is well. He'll be returning real soon. But the fact of the matter is, and Tone, I'm sorry that you got to be the one to catch this first slug of the night. But Alex has never had a no-call, no-show. At least we know when he doesn't show up.
That's cap.
He had one.
At this point, I think he had. Okay, don't get me started.
Hey, Alex. I tried to save you, dog. Look at Tony. Look at Tony taking shots. Look.
You took a shot at me. Yes, you gotta make sure I got on my bulletproof vest. So you gotta make sure you land your shot because no, sir, I got text message. That's a couple of no call, no shows, but we ain't gonna, we're not gonna say nothing about that. Alex, hold on. Y'all think I'm the only one with no call, no shows? I was doing a little math yesterday. After the show, I'm like, I wonder how many no call, no shows we got. Am I the only one with no call, no shows? Or it just y'all was surprised I had you.
No, I think you the only one that got no call, no shows.
I know at least three. I know at least three people. I know at least three people with no call, no shows.
That's cap. That's cap.
We'll talk about it
That's
later.
cap.
Let's get into the show. We'll talk about it later. Game Boy say just could never.
Never.
No,
I put
thank
my
you.
time
No
in
call,
like
no
a
show.
week
Hold on, I
before.
still put all four of y'all because I saved you from a no call, no show. That's a fact. That is 100% a fact. So we're not even gonna act. But listen,
Shout
man.
out to HR.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's
Shout
good to
out
be
to
back
HR
at
to
the
run this
crib.
small channel.
I see that. Hey, shout out to us in our small channel that apparently we're not growing. But hey, I don't know what that means. We've been growing since we've
You
been
wanna
here.
you wanna tell them why we're not growing, Tom?
I mean, maybe because you want to put hands and feet on people. I know one thing. It's not because of me. That's what I was told, Lou.
Hey, I would have never thought I would have been able to have the power to hold back a small YouTube channel, man. But I guess
that is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is fact. Yo, it feels good to be able to see these chats and don't have to worry about y'all picking and choosing which ones I could read. Yeah, hey, Chef Juice, facts, man. 25 of y'all already in here. Hit that like button. Subscribe and help this little YouTube channel grow. Apparently we need as much help as we could get. But yeah, man, we can get it. Yeah, hit the like button. Facts.
Hey, you know what Dade says? This chat is relentless or whatever, and that's a good point. Hey, Tone, let me ask you a question. I told you know what, this is gonna be the last thing I do for the night. Where they do that at, Tone, Jess? Where you follow over 1,000 some people, but only 300 follow you back? Where they do that at?
I turned over a new leaf, man. I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you following 1,000 people and only 300 follow you back, that probably means you have a. You know what? Never mind. I ain't never. You probably just don't matter. That's what that means. Now, hey, go ahead.
There we go. Here we go. Sup, boys and Jess. I need a Blitz pickup shirt. Oh, for sure. You got. I don't even know if you got. Hit me up in the DMs or if you follow the Blitz Pickup, it's at the Blitz Pickup on X. We'll get something going, bro. Just hit it up. Von Joe, appreciate you.
First of all, I'm sorry. Let me go back real quick. Tone, you a little rusty at this. Who said that?
YouTube thumbnail release just
DM. No.
That's who said that. I don't know what you talking about. We gonna talk about this. My best. I got you. Trust me, I got you, my brother. I just got back into the country. But go ahead.
This one right here. Hey, Tony. And Mike Best and stuff. See, y'all DMing the wrong people. Don't DM Tony. He's lying to you. There's only one person on the show that reads all the DMs, and that's Jess. You want something done around here? Stop DMing Tony and DM Jess. We're gonna get it to you ASAP.
Okay, you're right. I'm a little rusty when it comes to that. Get in line, my brother. Yeah, listen. I got y'all, man. I'm back. I will be taking care of that big petty. But listen, man. Vote in the poll. Yes, vote in the poll, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that vote. That poll is kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to get a Blitz pickup shirt for 2 years, Tony. Y'all better 2 years. Hey, yo, listen. Speaking of 2 years, we could do this. We could do this live. Y'all do know our next Monday. I'm gonna get it, but our 1 year anniversary is coming up. It just snuck past us. I'm gonna go check, but I think we passed it. I know it's in this month. I know that it might be tomorrow. I think. But yes, but we officially have or soon to be hitting our 1 year anniversary. So we might have a celebration. Congratulations coming up. So, but I'll get back to y'all for that one. Friday spilling into Monday. I like it. Friday was wild and fun. Yes, that's a fact. But breaking news. Before we get in, breaking news. Alex at 7:30 p.m. has been cut for the I don't think we ever started at 7:30 p.m. So that's half right. Alex is good.
What do you think about this right here?
I'll DM Jess. Don't tell me.
What? Oh shit. What?
Can we get into the show? We got to.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, Tone. We are in the middle of the show right now.
And all we doing is getting messy. We're 10 minutes in.
We in the middle of the show right now. You care to elaborate on this?
Oh, geez. I want to let me skip that right here. Let's go to. I'm trying to rep the little ass channel. I need a shirt too, pimp. Appreciate all y'all support for supporting this little channel. We really appreciate that. But yes, listen, can we please, because Lou already get messy early. This could drag out for real. Mike, that's about to
No,
trade.
no, 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 no. All I know is this little podcast ain't growing because Lewis is hating on Shador. No, no, no. The reason this podcast is not growing is because this little podcast talked about Shador. Shador is trash, and that's why we're not growing. Once we stop talking about
Oh
trash,
Lord.
Tone. Once we stop talking about the trash, this channel will grow.
Oh my God. Man, listen, man. I came back back to the American way, huh? I was real civilized over there in Europe, but I guess I'm back in the States. So I'm gonna fall in line. Shador and Charlotte was spotted at Mike. Oh, no, that's retarded. We ain't doing that. Mike basketball. Oh, I read that. Did somebody say Big O or Yo, y'all. Hey, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm missing these. What?
They're definitely carrying on since Friday.
Yo, they wild. See, I wasn't able to see all this on that. Yeah, over there, but over here. Welcome back to the best chat on YouTube. Period. I don't care what no one tell y'all.
My chat.
Relax. Nah, Tony H. I need a shirt made out of European cotton, not this basic American cotton. Vancho, I got a plug over there. I got you, my brother. I got you for sure. It's coming, yeah. It's coming straight from Italy, man. I got you. Welcome back, Buffalo Blue Tone. Oh yeah. All right, we've been trying to get into the show for a minute.
You ready?
Yes, we're ready.
So I know you were kind of
Yeah, we ready. I'm sorry, Jess, but the only thing that's growing on this show is your DMs. That's a fact. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, hey, Tone, I know, Jess, I know we trying to start the show, but is this not a fact? Is this not a fact right here?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, the plead the fifth. If you can't say no, it's a yes. That's why when I grew up, that's what they told me. Plead the fifth only works in court, but in public opinion, no. You know what that means. God, dog. That was a revolve right there.
All right, so Saturday. I know you were kind of in between traveling to get where you needed to go. I don't know if you watched the whole game, Tone, or if you watched it back when you got home.
Oh yeah, I watched it when I got here.
How you feeling?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was disappointed. Be honest, because I watched it when I got back today, and the offense looked terrible. Like they looked completely out of whack, and they were going against the backups. Those weren't even the starters. So for them to look that bad, and even if you go back, right, because the only bright spot, shout out to Malik Washington and Ollie Gordon, right? I think those were the only two bright spots on the offense. Other than that, even look on that play. Not Ollie Gordon, I'm sorry. Malik Washington had to make a nice little juke move on a 3-yard completion to get in the end zone. Now I know people are going to say, I don't know what y'all expect from us, but they're not just going to rant about our starters needing to have as many reps as possible because we don't want a slow start. I literally said this the show before, and then they come out, right, and they played. They did play, so kudos. Not even kudos, because they should have been playing. But now y'all see what I said. They should have been practicing. I mean, performing, not participating in the preseason, because it's a timing-based offense. You can't work on timing on the sideline. And you can't expect to just start the season clicking on all cylinders. That's just not realistic. And that game showed you. It took them 3 drives against the backup, the reserves, for them to even look. And they had to go for it on 4th down. I forgot about that. 4th and 6, and I think it was like near midfield or something like that. We're not. Now, I'm not going to say we're not gonna do that in the regular season because he has, when we struggled, excuse me, he has went for it on fourth down to try to jumpstart this offense. But me as a fan, if I notice that this offense needs to be jump-started sometime, especially early in the season, then how you, Mike McDaniel, as the head coach, don't understand that you need to get this offense in gear and get them some reps. Repetitions, it helps with timing. Guess what? And just like the other thing that you had, right? When we said, when I was talking about Chris Greer, when I was talking about them making Tua play on the fifth-year option, I'm like, you already had examples of why you should make him play on the fifth-year option. Guess what? We had an example of why you should make this offense play with Cincinnati Bengals. Why did they play their starters? Because they wanted to not start off slow. Now, granted, our slow starts, it came with victories, but because look at the competition we were playing. So even though we started off slow, we still would eke out the wins because of the lack of competition or the level of competition. But this season, it's more important than ever because of the schedule. Think about that. Like, I was highly disappointed. The defense, there was a bright spot on the defense. I wanted them to dominate a lot more, but the offensive line, the front seven looked formidable. We have work to do in the secondary. Didn't I tell y'all what guy was I saying I was looking forward to getting a starting role and start to participate? Jason Marshall Jr. Turned up. They have to be listening to us because every time I called out Kenny Grant, next two games he balled out. Asked for Jason Marshall Jr. Next two games, he balled out. And in practice, I said Malik Washington hasn't been doing too good in training camp. The next 3 to 4 training camp, he shows up, right? So they must be listening to this small channel or something. I don't know, maybe, because it's not a coincidence that when we call certain things out, it seems like they start to improve. But nice to see Jason Marshall Jr. being at least successful in the role that he has been in, and he's going to moving him to the slot because we need slot. I remember I asked Lewis the first time. I was like, Lewis, who do we have back up at the slot? Like we was thinking about it. I'm like, we don't really have a slot guy. So he was. I thought he was going to be vital, and it looked like Mike McDaniel and Anthony Weaver think he would be vital to the secondary. But all in all, I was so unimpressed with the offense to where I couldn't even enjoy, how well the defense was playing because I was expecting them to just blow me out the water because of the lackluster performance the offense was putting on. But it looked like, and I think that's, I had this mindset. I think the defense is going to have to carry us at the beginning. Because look, think about this. Tyreek, we don't really know what's going on with him. Waddle tend to get nicked up sometimes. So let's say Malik Washington, Taj Washington, Westbrook, and Keeney, they're going to have a major role on this team for this offense to get clicking, and Tua has to get that timing down because we saw last season Waddle and Tyreek they was nicked up, and you have to rely on your backup. So, man, I hope this offense come out swinging, but that wasn't a good look. I mean, what we call 14 points, had to kick a 2-point conversion. And Jason Sanders. Now we understand Jason Sanders is out for, 4 games, they said? 4 to 6 weeks, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
It's becoming worrisome. Man, but listen, I don't know what to tell you. They're gonna have to bring in a kicker to start because Bailey. We saw the performance he did, and that's not it, Chief. So yeah, I'm a little worried about the offense and in general going into the season. But let's see how things pan out. But Mike McDaniel, you have your work cut out, my brother. You do. You have your work cut out, and let's see what they do with the kicker. But all in all, man, I'm not impressed with the offensive side. And defense, they did what I expected them to do. So I would say unimpressed. That's my thoughts, basically.
Yeah, you touched on the offense a little bit. Yeah, they were god awful. It looked terrible. Tua looked terrible. I don't know how you go with. I don't even think Waddle. Well, maybe he caught one pass in those
He
three
caught one.
drives.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not even looking to target him in preseason to where, to your point, Tom, we're looking for big things out of Waddle, and all we heard in this training camp and offseason was he was the he looked like he was the best receiver out there. And again, we go, I think in the preseason he has one total catch. That was
Yeah.
in this last week. Um, that would be concerning. Um, so yeah, I'm with you. I'm not going to stay long on the offense because
I ain't even talk about the backups too, but go ahead. Yeah.
bro, just the offense in general look
But shout out to
terrible.
Ali Gordon though.
Yeah, they all look terrible on Saturday. But just how our offense played against their backups to start the game, like Tua and the boys, the Jaguars didn't play their starters. I don't know if anybody noticed the Jaguars didn't start none of their starters on offense neither. And yeah, we could sugarcoat it now again. Was the defense as bad as the offense was? No, absolutely not. But yeah, I didn't like anything I seen from them neither, to be honest with you, especially early. You mean to tell me we're out there with Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, Zach Seiler, um, uh, Kenny, KJ Britt, Dotson, um, all our guys really. Zach Seiler, they're all out there, and this
Well, Brooks
team.
didn't play. You said Brooks, but he didn't play.
No, not Brooks. Dotson, KJ Britt, right? Those
You mean
guys
Willie
playing.
Gay Jr. You mean that's who he started?
Willie Gay Jr. Right out there. I'm just saying, as the front seven as a whole, for the most part, they started. And I don't know, bro. That offense, their backups were moving the ball. Like,
Yeah,
let's not
when they got him scramble
let them scramble, let them pick up first down. Had a couple completions and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. Again, I think we give the defense a pass because they looked better than the offense did. No one's denying that. But no, the defense didn't look good neither on Saturday. I'm gonna be honest with you. They did not. Sorry, it was not impressive what we seen from. Again, these are starters. I'm talking about this is Jalen Phillips, this is Bradley Chubb, this is Chop Robinson, this is Zach Seiler, this is and you letting backups kind of move the ball. Nah, I don't know. Again, were they better than the offense? Sure, but it wasn't. Just in general, bro. Watching the game, Tone, on Saturday, like it wasn't an impressive showing overall from the team. Like, all things considered, Jake Bailey having to kick field goals and extra points and shit, and just offense, defense, special teams. Nah, I would say on Saturday the whole team failed. I'm not giving one unit a good grade, one unit a bad. No, as a team, the Dolphins, no, they looked absolutely horrendous in their last preseason game on Saturday night, in my opinion.
Yeah, Mike Best said, do you think there was a little bit playing down to the competition? No. Even so, that's not an excuse, right? I'm so, oh man. No. And no, now I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna take it to the stream that you had, but yeah, it was concerning that they let that quarterback scramble when they have 2 sacks, right? And then they had a penalty, but you allowed them to convert. So nah, I mean they didn't get no points out of that drive, but you supposed to, like I said, I was expecting them to dominate a little bit more than what we saw. So I get your frustration because
Game Boy at 305 saying they had only one series, and that's false. Bradley Chubb was out there for multiple series. So was Chop Robinson. So was Zach Seiler.
Yeah.
They played, bro. And again, when I'm talking about those are our front seven, and Tone, Jess, we come out here every week and we say the defense. You heard Tony, and I agree. I think early the defense should be carrying us in a lot of these games and winning some of these games for us because I think they're miles ahead of where this offense is. I'm sorry, bro. When you let the Jacksonville Jaguars, non-starters, not the running backs, not the receivers, not the quarterbacks, pretty much not their offensive line, and you let them move the ball up and down on you? Nah, bro, I don't care about scoring or not. Again, it's very vanilla. The Jaguars are playing vanilla. The Dolphins are showing vanilla. Every team is playing vanilla kind of football. It's basic football. And I'm sorry, bro, if whoever is in this chat and think that what they seen Saturday is going to win games in this league, offensively and defensively, they are sadly mistaken. Because in a real game, right? Again, in a real game, what we seen from Saturday from that defense, oh, they're giving up 30 plus. They're giving them 30 plus.
He said 30. God.
Well, again, call it what you want. That deep from what they showed Saturday. Oh no, they're whoever. Again, if that's Jacksonville starters, you don't think they can get 30 plus? What do you think Brian
If
Thomas
they
Jr.
play,
is doing?
if they played like that, yes, but no, I mean, it won't be realistic. That wasn't a great showing. That's why I said I was a little disappointed because I expected them to dominate more. But however, we know they was going to do a little bit more exotic blitzes, stunts, and things of that nature. So let's keep that in mind too when we're talking. But we did expect for them to just dominate regardless of what, because you're playing the backups. But I think Anthony, we will understand this coming in. He's gonna have to scheme up some nice, which we have seen him do this last season. Some nice scheme, delayed blitzes, some designs, disguises, and things of that nature. So. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to be 30 plus, but I think if they have a showing like that, it doesn't look well for us, right? I'm not going to go as far as saying 30 plus, but yeah, we're not winning too many games that our defense don't play way better. And I mean, it's tremendously better than what they have. Yes, what they showed on Saturday.
Who was the quarterback playing for the Jaguars, Tone? I'll send you $100 if you could give me his name off the top of your head.
Don't remember his name. Don't even remember his name.
And this is the dude that was scrambling for first downs and moving the ball on our starting defense.
They talk about they got out of lanes and all that. I get it. So what? You can't have it. What you think gonna happen when you got Lamar Jackson back there? Y'all do know Lamar Jackson's coming to town, right? Y'all do know y'all got Josh Allen coming to town. Lane integrity is gonna be big against those. Wolford. That's just no. It wasn't. We didn't really need to know his name because he might not even make the team. But whatever. Even if he is, no one cares. But yes, the lane discipline, I don't care. Preseason, you had there was the last preseason game, you had all preseason, all training camp, all offseason to correct those type of things. And I don't think you were supposed to look like that against the backups. The game going into opening day, it just, no. You can't look like that. You don't. And then y'all think that we're being negative fans when we speak how show our displeasure with the team and the performance, because we understand that's not good enough to beat the team that we need to beat. I'm sorry, but those are the facts, and we have to be honest with ourselves, or we just going to be delusional fans. And I don't think we want delusional fans on this side. Over here, we want people that understand, even if it's in a winning effort, if they don't show improve, we got to understand it's not good enough. So yeah, I do think, Lou, they have a lot of improvement to do. But yeah, it's not. I'm a little concerned. I am.
Well, again, see, this is what's
1 second, Pablo. No, I'm here. I'm in. But my internet is working fine now. It is storming, but unless it's on the other side of Miami Gardens. But yeah, I'm here. I'm right up the street from the stadium, and my internet is working fine. But I do hear the storm out there. Go ahead, Lou. My bad.
No, I'm saying it, but that's what's concerning, Tone. Again, am I questioning the overall defense? No. And am I jumping off a bridge? No. And am I saying the Jaguars were juggernauts on Saturday? No, I was not. But again, I don't know. This was our first time really seeing, besides our first game against the Bears, where they really had one series. Because Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, all those guys on defense, they didn't play week 2 against Detroit. They just didn't play. So they had one series against Chicago. It looked good. And then they had, 3 series against the Jaguars backups? I'm just saying it's a concern from the overall aspect, Tone, of offense, defense, special teams. This is your warm-up game going into the season. Like, you're not seeing this team no more until we suit up week 1 against Indianapolis. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm not here to sugarcoat it or put fluff and pretend and just talk about the offense and get, because that's what people love to do. The team, Tony, on Saturday looked atrocious. The team. I don't know why it's so hard to say that. Like, nah, bro, I don't care about a couple. Oh my God, Chop Robinson got a sack. Cool. Like, what? I'm just saying, Tone. Overall, I didn't think the team played like what we've been seeing from the Commanders and what we've been seeing from even the Giants and Cincinnati, to your point, playing their starters in all 3 preseason games. We have not. We've sugarcoated shit. We've hid people. We did this, that, and all. This is the game, basically the game to get you ready for the season. Nah, brother, I'm sorry. Every unit didn't look good on Saturday. I'm not going to just pin it on one unit. I see everybody in the chat. They just want to talk about the offense. We can, but again, if that's what you want to do, we're just sugarcoating the fact that the defense, yeah, they played better than the offense, but that doesn't give them no excuse neither. We're killing the offense, right? Because they played against the second stringers for Jacksonville, and that is warranted. Our starting defense was playing against the backups for Jacksonville, and they look like trash too. I don't know, bro. I think again it was concerning on Saturday. Again, I'm not jumping off the bridge, Tone, but what I'm saying is they did not look good on Saturday. No parts of any Miami Dolphin unit look good on Saturday.
Yeah, you don't have to be. You don't have to be considered jumping off the bridge by saying you know what you saw in the game. And I know, for the most part, I mean, if you've been following this team, you should have you should have been like unimpressed when you saw that. It came like, that wasn't what I was looking for. That's not how I envisioned our defense looking. Especially the last game going into week 1. It just was. It was concerning. It was. So yeah, and there's a lot of blame to go around. I have confidence that at least that side of the ball, they're going to get it right, especially the front 7, because at least for the most part, majority of the ones that's on our front 7, they have proven to be able to be dominant and be more than serviceable against starters. With the Phillips, the Chubb, the Chop Robinson, the Zach Sealers, Jordan Brooks, and Dawson, Tyler Dawson, right? So I'm not as concerned, but that we have to call a spade a spade. It didn't look good. It didn't. It wasn't impressive. So sorry. 7 to 8 wins for me. God, dog, just goodness. 7 to 8 wins. That's it, just. Okay, P got 4 to 5.
That was me being generous.
God. All right, 11 dubs. Once we at full strength. Whoo, 11. Okay, cool. All right. But that's it. You had anything? How you felt about the game, Jess?
So I was at the Phillies game while watching it, so I missed the third quarter. But the first half for me was trash. I was ready to turn it off anyway, so I wasn't really moved by anything. I came back around the fourth quarter and I was like, okay, like I'm glad we were score-wise where we at, but I wasn't fazed by much. I was like,
So we're not up here tripping, basically what you're saying.
No.
All right, good to know, then.
Damn, Jess, you a glutton for punishment though, Jess. You left the first half of trash to go watch a trash baseball team as well.
My baseball team is not trash.
Well, I mean they look good now because they play in a terrible terrible division, by the way. But yeah, they'll lose it in the playoffs like they always do. It is what it is.
So I'm taking it y'all are good on this topic.
Oh yeah, we good on that one. Yeah, we can move on.
Just making sure. Look at everybody talking crap about my area up here. Whew. Anyway, so going on to this 53-man roster prediction. Obviously, there were some cuts today. Some notable cuts. I know in the chat they were asking about Hilton. I don't know if you want to start with that or what.
Who?
Start with.
You said notable. Notable.
It's notable only because I wasn't really expecting him to be cut, I guess. I would have thought they would have left him. I would have left him. But that's me.
Well, I guess we can start on the Mike Hilton if you want, Jess. The fact of the matter is, see, I'm so glad that this is, I guess, our first guy that we're going to bring up. I don't care about what Mike Hilton did in other teams. Like when he was in Pittsburgh, nice player, bro. Cincinnati, nice player, bro. I can only go by the logo I love, Jess, Tone, right? He's been god awful since he's been here too. I mean, we talk about how trash his secondary is. You know who plays in the secondary? Mike Hilton. Like, what are we talking about? Now we're surprised that he got cut. Bro, I don't care about the name. Jalen Ramsey was good when he was with the Rams and the Jaguars. When he was here, he was trash, but everybody loved him because it was a name. All Mike Hilton was a name at this point. Again, from a veteran standpoint, I guess you want that kind of leadership in the secondary. Cool, I understand it from that point. But from on the field, from what we've seen in OTAs, training camp, minicamp, I mean, Tone, before you came back or before you went to Europe, you were going out to all the training camps and shit. I never heard you bring up Mike Hilton making a play. Like, I don't remember those conversations. Like, when was the last time in a preseason game or something you see Mike Hilton make a play on now? Oh, my God, what are we going to do? He was trash, bro. What are we talking about?
Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. Give me a sec. Give me a time. Let me see if I can find a way to share my screen. To pull up my predictions. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute, Lou. I forgot how I did it last time. I might have to share my full screen, so let me see. Hey, I do have a question. Do you think we keeping all three quarterbacks, Lou? I did want to ask you that.
Absolutely, we're keeping all three.
God, you know what that means. Let's see. There we go. Let me see.
I can't believe we talking about Mike Hilton. Oh, my God, what are we going to do? Man, stop. That man's almost 40 years old. He was trash.
All right, y'all can see it.
Yeah.
Y'all see it? Yeah, it's clear.
We're looking at us.
Wait, y'all don't see. Hold on, let me see if I can switch. Hold on, give me a second.
Look at all these people. I know you can't see in the chat, Tone, but all these damn people talking about this is why this channel will never grow. Look at all these damn people talking about cut Zach Wilson. He's trash. Why? He's putting up better numbers than Shedeur Sanders with a trash-ass offense. But people want to get rid of Zach Wilson to go get Shedeur Sanders. Make that make sense.
Hold on, let me try it a different way. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to share it. Oh, y'all there? Y'all can still hear me? Or
yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna have to share my full screen. Let me see if this works. Okay, maybe this work. Let's see. Now tell me, can y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on the spreadsheet now?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, now we go. Oh, Jesus. All right, we do it live, baby. So, Lou, you know how we did last year. Jess, welcome. This is your first time doing a 53-man prediction. Now, this is mine. So, y'all, if y'all want to change anything, y'all know how to do. And make sure y'all got to keep me up posted with it.
You talking about the one like we did last year when you left Cam Smith off the roster?
The initial roster, yes. He didn't make the initial roster. Yes,
I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that.
Rules right now. I'm glad you said that. Thank you, Louis. Let's set the rules right now.
Hey, I need the producer. First of all, I need the producer in the back. Just start a poll. Did Tony leave Cam Smith off
I
the
did.
roster last
I
year?
said I did. But the initial roster, he started off on the pup list. He didn't make the initial roster.
Jess, you see, hey Jess, you see this loophole Larry right here. You see him,
Oh
right?
my God.
You see him, right?
Yo, so listen. So you mean to tell me I have to predict the ones that are going to be on the pup list too? No, because
Eh,
that's
eh,
not part of the 53-man
we
roster.
we trying to be the most educational panel. So, see, Tone, because of your 53-man roster, this small channel ain't growing, Tone. You see what I'm saying?
Well, hey, yo, we only missed what we missed like 5 last year. So nah, I think we were pretty accurate. What do you want to start? Offense, defense, or what?
So
What
the chat's asking if you can increase the size because nobody can see
Hey,
it.
yo,
Sorry.
wow.
Hey,
Wow.
yo, hey,
Wow.
can you
Wow.
increase the size? Is insane.
Is that visible enough? I got to pitch.
Where's my tape measure at?
Hey, yo, what? No, chill, relax. Ask the chat, is that visible enough?
All right. Well, you just
You
asked.
should be good. You be good, Tone.
Yeah, I think that's better.
All right, so you want to start like okay? Anytime I got quarterback. Obviously, we got two of Zach Wilson and Quinn Ewers. I don't think we should have no pushback on that, do we?
Nah.
No.
Okay. Running backs. Any pushback? Devon A. Ollie Gordon Jr. Ollie Gordon the second, and Jaden Wright. Any additions? Any change? Would y'all change?
No, I'm not gonna change that. Yeah, that looks good.
Now we might. What about the receivers? Now I got Tyreek, Waddle, Malik, Westbrook Akine, Taj Washington, and Dean Eskridge. Do y'all think they go with 6 receivers like I did, or y'all think it's 7 or 5?
No.
I'll explain to y'all why I chose it like that later, but I just want to know what y'all thoughts are. Y'all think more or less?
Man, I want to say 7 so bad, but I guess for this exercise, now I think you're spot on. We'll go 6, but I do want to say 7.
So if it's 7, who would you add in?
Well,
is it comma?
I don't know about Easy E. Maybe I try to get Easy E on the practice squad. Maybe Theo Weiss. Maybe.
Easy E though. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, no. Don't go with my. Are you going with this or you add? Because I want to make sure. So you want to say, oh, I left someone off. You left someone. No, I want them toes, my brother. Are you going with 6 or 7? I need those toes, my good brother.
Nah. Listen,
Staying at 6.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay. Nah, hell no. You know what? I'm going on the limb. I ain't. Nah, people like when we turn up. Give me Esco, goddammit. Give me Eric Izakama to make the roster, man. Give us 7.
Okay, so you remember you're gonna have to change someone. So what about the tight ends? Are we going 3 tight ends?
Yeah, I'm going Julian Hill, Waller, and your boy, White Lightning.
No, you mean Tanner Connor. See, I always get them mixed up too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. White Lightning, that's the new Tanner Connor.
Eat the button. Yeah. Okay. You just stole his name. Okay, cool.
Yeah. We got to take that away from Ethan. The new White Lightning is Tanner Connor.
Okay. No one's going with Dang, what's the other tight end? Goodness, I forgot his name. So that's probably why I'm going with him. But Jess, what about you? Any changes in the tight ends or no?
I'm leaving it. I'm content with this. Yeah, I'm content with that.
Now this is where it starts to get messy. I want to see what y'all got. So my left tackles, I got Patrick Paul, Larry Borum. So listen, these are my. Let's just do. Y'all want to do position by position, or you want to go just all the O linemen so we can pick the ones that we want? Which one with y'all? Because as y'all can see, I only have one left guard, but that's because Bronskill and Daniels and Borum, they was playing that guard as well. So, but I got Patrick Paul and Larry Borum at left. Any changes? Anyone y'all want to add in? Anyone you think I left off? And
I mean, at this point, Tone, besides people that they might bring in to replace some O linemen or whatever, I think for the most part we know who's going to be on this offensive line.
So
I'm
I got Paul Borum, I got Jonas Savaitai, right? I got Aaron Brewer and Andrew Myers, James Daniels, Daniel Brunskill, Austin Jackson, and Keon Smith.
I mean, pretty much that's our. Yeah, I agree with that. Like we know.
So we going
Besides,
in. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Besides bringing anybody in free agency or like when some of these cuts happen, if you want to bring in a guy like that, we don't know that at this point. But
Yeah.
yeah, as of today, yeah, that I mean that looks like the offensive line we're running with.
So do you think 9 linemen will be good enough? Because that's all I have here is 9 linemen.
I mean,
That was my dilemma when I was doing. I'm like, oh my
well,
god.
well, Liam is probably going to start the season on the pup list, right?
So that's not in it. See, he's not lose. There you go. There go.
And I get it, but he's coming back. So what I'm saying is,
Right.
Okay, with these 9, you add Liam after week 4. There's 10.
And who you taking out?
Well, at that point,
is it somebody on offense, somebody on defense, someone on defense? Like who are we taking out? Remember, we can't just add them in without releasing someone. Hayden Rucci, that's the guy name I was stuck about at tight end. No one like Hayden Rucci at tight end.
Bro, stop. Bro, these people like what? Stop. You know what? Never mind. I told you, Tone. I'm turning on a new leaf because you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone.
Nobody said, remember, no one said that. I can't see the chat. His name just came to me. So any changes, Jess, you nothing. Jess, you ain't getting off the hook, Jess. You got to give your people because I'm hold people accountable for that 50. They were trying to light me up for that Cam Smith one, like, and Lewis already trying to do the same thing I did, like take in consideration the people that are going to start on the pup, which is Liam Eichenberg. Any changes?
Well, with what's it called? I had 7 wide receivers. I was throwing Easy E on the roster, but when Liam comes back, I would let go of Easy E if he's not doing nothing. That would be my 10th offensive lineman.
All right. Okay. So we good with the offense. Let's see. It might. So hey Lou, did you realize that they switched this year to a 4-3?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of lefty tackle, righty tackle, I just put all the I went with 4 D tackles. I went with Sealer, Kenneth Grant, Benito Jones, and Jordan Phillips. Any changes there? Listen, this is what my dilemma. Let me tell you my dilemma. Right, first, do you agree with that first before you and Jess? Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think I would add. No, I would leave it like that. You good?
Now, you see, I got Dean Eskers here. I wanted to add Dickerson on here so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say Dickerson.
And I'm like, Dickerson, God dog it. But so this was my deciding factor, and I don't know how y'all feel about this, but Tyreek Hill, we don't know about the injuries, right? And we know Waddle got nicked up earlier, so I'm like, they might go with an extra receiver instead of going with 5 D tackles, right? Because we saw that they did play Phillips and Chubb in the middle, and they had Phillips, Sealer, Chubb, Chop Robinson all on the field at the same time. So I'm like, that gives them a lot of different packages that they could use. So it's a lot of versatility there for them to be able to, not have, because I don't know, 5 D tackles would have seemed like a bit. But when you want in a 4-3, you need at least, you need 2 D tackles on the field at all times. So I don't know how y'all feel about that. That was my mindset. I had that dilemma, right? It was the biggest dilemma that I had to cut down. My last 2 was either Dickerson or Eskridge. Those was my last 2. But the D tackles, any changes y'all making?
No, I think that's pretty good so far. Again, I think this defense is going to be multiple though, Tone. I don't think it's just going to sit in a 4-3 all game. I
right,
think
that's why
you're going to see multiple fronts.
Yeah, yeah. So they might have one D tackle like they did, a couple of times last game. One D tackle on the the field at a time. So
And
what about
Sean saying Biggers, but I don't know, bro.
Biggers? Biggers would be behind Dickerson to me. Biggers,
Yeah, bro. I would, if I'm keeping 5, I would put Dickerson ahead
yeah,
of Biggers.
yeah. Biggers, and I don't know how it is on the depth chart now, but to me, that's just me. Now, bigger, and that's why I had dilemma because I'm like, those D tackles towards the end, all the one that was on the fringe, they were all looking pretty decent, compared to each other. So it's like no one was separating themselves except for Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips pulled away from those two because it was just those three. But I think Jordan Phillips was like, nah, I'm gonna show y'all his level. So he's a shoe in for me for sure, for sure. So what about left end? Do y'all want to do both ends? Well, I'll get my ends because I went with 5 ends. I went with Jalen Phillips, Chop Robinson, Matthew Judon, Bradley Chubb, and Grayson Murphy. Do y'all any surprises? Any changes? Anyone to change with that?
No, that would be my 5 as well.
What about McClendon? You want to put McClendon, or do they have him listed at linebacker?
They play him more at linebacker, I think.
Jess, you good with those ends?
I'm fine with it.
Jaden Phillips, let me see. All right. McClendon, I was thinking about it, but they probably, yeah, you're right. Because like they have Cameron Good listed as linebacker as well. So will linebacker, obviously we got Jordan Brooks, Willie Gay Jr., Channing Tindall. Do y'all think Channing? I got Tindall on here. Yeah, I think he made the initial 53. Matter of fact, let me give you all my linebackers. Wait, I got Brooks, Gay, Tindall, right? The middle linebacker, Tyler Dawson, KJ Britt. And the Sam linebacker, I got Quinn Bell and Cameron Good. Would y'all change any of those linebackers? And if so, who would y'all take out?
I would take out Tyndall and put Asante in there.
Asante, I was thinking about Asante because of but I think Tyndall was looking good on special teams as well. So I won't be mad at that. So
Tyndall made plays during the preseason. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, bro. I think at least for me, I would cut bait with Tyndall.
And that's what made me keep him over Asante because of he was the first pick of that draft. I think we only had a third round. We didn't have a first or second, so he was the first pick. And like, no, you don't miss on that. I think no, unless I'm getting him mixed up with Kim. I think so, but I think he was. Yeah. So you switching him out with Asante? What about you, Jess?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I wasn't really switching him out. I was just taking him out in general, but I'm okay with putting Asante in.
But if you take him out, then you have to add someone else in on the roster.
That's fine.
So you're gonna go with Asante like Lou?
I'll go with it.
All right. Safeties. Any changes with the safety? I have Malafonwu and Patrick Mahomes as strong safety. Mika Fitzpatrick and Elijah Campbell. It was tough for me because I had to leave off Trader. But I just assumed that they're gonna go with experience, and maybe they could stash Trader. He did what he was dealing with injuries at the beginning, so maybe they could use that as an excuse to stash him. So I don't know. But any changes y'all making at safeties?
I like Traders though.
Dante Trader Jr. Yeah, man. I was.
He's just too slow, bro.
He's too slow.
Yeah, he's too slow.
Dante Trader Jr. You talk about Dante Trader?
Yeah, ain't that okay. Bro? He's like he ran like a 4.65 or something like almost a 4.7, right?
Yeah, he bring it. Yeah, he bring that intensity though. Dang.
Yeah, again, if he gets to you, but if he don't get to you, yeah.
So okay. What about free safety? What about anyone? You going with those 4 safeties? Do y'all think they only go with 4 safeties and not 5? Because I think we carried 5 last year, didn't we?
We might carry 5, but again, see, this is what I'm saying, and I know we got to do it because the season's coming, and this is our 53-man projection. I don't think, I think they're going to be bringing in guys though.
I know, but this the risk we have to take. The same thing same way we did last year. I think this is because listen, this is an issue, right, Lou? So remember, the cuts come after they're rostered down, so we can't take consideration of the cuts yet. That's why this is the initial 53-man roster. Then when they make changes, that's a whole different story, right? Because we can't predict that. That's unfair for us to try to predict, where they're gonna cut, because then we will have to know who get cut before we can know who they can bring in, right? So I think we can stick with this and be like, okay, this is what the initial roster said when they announced after all they cuts. These were the 53-mans on there before they released someone else because someone they like got released from another team, right? That sounds fair enough, right?
I mean, yeah, that sounds fair enough. So with that being said, yeah, I would have Elijah Campbell over Trader Jr. then.
Right, no, I got Campbell. I do. I say I went with
that. That's what I'm saying. I would go if that's the case. I would go with that 4. Yeah, I would take Elijah Campbell over Trader Jr.
So we good with the safeties, both safeties.
Now I'm trying to bring Trader back, maybe on the practice squad though.
Of course, yeah. Just like when we doing with Dickinson. Just safety's good too.
Hey, on your corners, you had Marshall out there.
Yeah, I got him right here at nickel. So,
okay. All right, yeah.
Jess, you still there with us or no? I can't see.
Yeah, I'm good. No, that's fine. I'm content with that.
Well, I'm gonna give you my. I went with 4 safeties and 5 defensive backs.
Mm-hmm.
I got Kendall Sheffield, Jack Jones, Storm Duck, Ethan Bonner, and Jason Marshall Jr. My 5 DBs.
I'm okay with that. I like that.
No, Lou, no changes.
I mean, again, yeah, I think there's going to be changes, but as of right now, yeah, I would say that would be the 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So no one like Isaiah Johnson, nothing.
No.
I was like Isaiah or Ethan. What's that other dude that we got? I forgot his name. That's why I ain't go with him.
you're so nah. Well, actually, I see. I must be totally frank. Yeah, Cam Smith's making this roster.
That's no one said.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, Ethan Bonner out of Cam Smith. I think he is too. But I'm done with him. I'm willing to leave him off this one as well. I'm done with you, my brother. I'm done. But I'm just
you try to be slick again and leave that man off the roster. He's gonna make.
I didn't try to be slick. It's clearly there. He's clearly not there. So all you have to do is say no. I'm going with someone else. That's it. Y'all see how easy it is to leave Cam Smith off this roster? Because someone had to remind y'all last season that I left him off the initial roster. But my last season I said because I think he's going to start on the pup list. And this season I'm done with it. Right? So and obviously we don't got. So now this what might be because Jason Sanders, obviously Bailey and Cardona, right? Those a lot. But do you think we bring someone in the kicker Lou before they do the cuts? Because if they do, then we have to sacrifice one of these other positions. Because you're not going to get rid of Jason Sanders. So if you bring in another kicker, you have to somewhere. It's a trade-off somewhere that got to go down. Or do you think they're going into the season with Jake Bailey as the field goal kicker? Do you think they're going for 2? Lou, is Lou there? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
What about? I'm saying the kicker. Do you think they're going to bring another kicker in, or they're going to go in there with Jake Bailey kicking the field goals? I mean, that's the point for us.
No, hell no. They bringing in a kicker.
So who if they do, then who are we bringing in? They probably, you know what?
So, I mean, take your pick, Tone. I mean, how many kick?
They're gonna put him at practice squad. They probably put him on the practice squad.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Tony, you were just in Europe. Pick any of the guys you were in Europe with. They can come over here and kick them. Hey, what are we talking about? Of course they're bringing in the kicker, Tone.
Jake Bailey, maybe they might go for 2. We don't know. I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, I just seen it in the chat. Would y'all take a chance on Justin Tucker?
No. We don't need none of that drama in his locker room. And he was having a horrible season last year.
What are you talking about, all that drama? We got drama now. What? So what? The man likes to get.
All right, go ahead, Luke.
The man likes to get a little massage here and there, Tom.
Oh gosh.
That is not what we need down here. No.
We don't. Thank you, Jess. We do not need that, Lou.
Let me ask you a question. If that man was kicking 50 yarders, y'all would care that he was in the massage parlor on Saturday night?
I would care because
I would care. We have enough problems.
The negativity on the outside, yes.
That's a damn lie. When Tyreek Hill catches a touchdown and he does a cartwheel and a backflip, we gonna come out here and we gonna love life. But now all of a sudden y'all will get mad because the man got a massage. Stop. No one would care.
He still have an open case against him. So nah.
Maybe we should put Reek as the kicker, and then he can get some extra money because he got to pay his ex-wife a whole bunch of money now.
All I know, I still know people that got maybe some open cases. I still rock with them. That don't mean I don't rock with them.
Man, this man Lou is wilding right now.
No.
No, I'm good, bro. So listen, with this, y'all see, y'all tend to agree with me. Which I had 2 changes. Y'all had Cam Smith over who? Ethan Bonner. Lou, you didn't tell me who you was taking removing.
Cam Smith over. Yeah, I would say Cam Smith over. Well, no, I don't want to give him over Ethan Bonner. Hell, fuck. I mean.
Kendall Sheffield. I know they had him slide at the starter. He just
yeah. I would take Cam over Kendall Sheffield. Absolutely.
Well, he's a starter, Lou. Like they not gonna. I mean.
And what I'm saying is he shouldn't be. Ain't this my 53-man production?
Yeah. You're right. My bad, sir. Go ahead. You right. So you take.
Get Kendall Sheffield off the damn team.
Producer in the back, please write that down. Thank you. It's and Asante over Tyndall, right? Y'all good? Y'all good with that, Asante? So that's what y'all 2 going with. Jess, my bad. I'm sorry. Are you changing the DB like Lou is?
Nope. I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to be that person and leave it.
Sean is saying White Lightning's going on
IR. If so, is he injured now or?
Yeah, he's hurt right now. Well, if he does, then Cam Smith slides right in.
Oh, if he does, then yeah, I would take Cam Smith out. Wait, is he? Hold on. I didn't see that. My bad. I was in Europe. I didn't know if he was. If he injured, then I'm changing him now. I'm taking him out now. Let me do my homework. If he is, I don't know, Sean. You hear me? Ethan Bonner injured.
Yeah, he's saying he can come back.
This is true. This comment, if you guys can see this comment, I didn't.
What?
Eric put a comment that said Jess is not putting her boo Jack Jones starting. I didn't.
I mean, he's on the roster though.
And he's trash, by the way, but whatever.
Oh yeah, so I'm taking. Appreciate you for that, Sean. For the help. Yeah, so I'm taking Ethan Bonner out and Cam Smith made my 53. So I got to take him out and add Cam Smith. Gosh.
Hey, and we forgot about Ashton Davis at safety, but again,
he's going to start on the pup. He's not.
Yeah, he's starting on the pup. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, we got to leave him like that. So C. Smith there. All right, there we go. I did the update, necessary updates to that. All right, so that's our official 53. So far we only have one that we what's Sanders? What's Sanders? I came back over here. Sean say Sanders too.
Jason Sanders.
He might do. I don't know. I know he's out 4 games. I'm not saying that. I'll deal with Sanders if they bring someone in. Because we don't know who to bring who they're bringing in. So we can't, we can't put a kicker there. So I'll just have to use them there for that slot because they haven't brought no one into practice. So unfortunately, we can't, read a man and just put a regular person there. All right, we good. No changes. I could stop sharing my screen.
You got it.
Okay, so we only separated on Chen and Tyndall there now. So it's just Chen and Tyndall. I think for the most part we agreed on everything else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. My general manager is cooking. That's what I agree.
Now, since with this, well, we know it's not going to be the final roster, right? That's my final roster. But what about So now, with that being said, what type of roster is this? A playoff roster as constructed right now?
Well, with Tua playing quarterback, maybe not. With another quarterback playing on this team, probably so.
Think so, Jess?
I'm saying no all around, but all right.
Yo, Lucy, probably.
Jess is a hater. This is a playoff roster.
Man,
it looks good on paper.
That it don't look that good on paper. Honestly, with that schedule, man, I hope I'm way off on this. Eric F said, I don't know, but I could see them cutting. I guess you mean see them cutting Alec Ingo as a surprise. You have lost your mind if you think they're gonna cut Alec Ingo. You crazy? I'm still sticking with my 9 wins, Lou. I think they just missed the playoff. Think you way I'm way off on what Mike Best.
Well, the thing. See, this is the problem I have, Tom. Right, and this is where we get lost in translation. Right, at least for me. Right, maybe Sean has a different opinion. 8-win roster. Right now, I can just go by what that says. 8-win roster. Right, keyword is roster. Okay, if Jaden Daniels was the quarterback, same roster. Is it an 8-win football team, Tom?
No, absolutely not.
How about Lamar Jackson, 8-win roster?
Any of the other guys we win.
Well, again, so let's.
I have confidence that they're going to play the full season. I don't have confidence Tua's going to play the full season, and I have confidence they're going to show up in the big game. So when if Lamar Jackson was going up against the Baltimore Ravens or the Cincinnati Bengals or the Washington Commanders, the Buffalo Bills, I think he would show up. Same with Joe Burrow. Same with Go ahead.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Well, then it's not the roster; it's the position, right? All I'm saying is,
he's part of the roster. I'm sorry,
and absolutely he's part of the roster. But we're talking about the overall roster. We're looking at the roster.
As a whole, if one person can hold you back from winning a playoff, getting to the playoff, then that it's not a playoff winning roster. For that one, one position is very important.
Okay, and that's fine. But again, I agree with you. I'm not saying I disagree. What I'm saying is that doesn't make the overall roster bad, though. Because when we look at it now,
it's not a playoff winning roster, though.
Unfortunately,
that quarterback account for too much to be a playoff winning roster.
Again, I get no disagreement. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying for the overall, though, Tone, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. Because when you hear people, all they want to do is blow the whole roster up. It's not good enough.
No, I don't want
but that's the point I'm trying to make, Tone. I'm with you with everything you're saying. But when I see 8-win roster, no, I think this roster could win 11 games, 12 games. If you interchange a piece here, piece there. What people like Sean, when I see that 8, and I'm not saying Sean meant it like this, Tone. What I'm saying is when I read 8-win roster, I look at the roster just being completely trash. No, I don't think this roster is completely trash. I think there's some very good pieces. But to your point, the quarterback holds a lot of the keys to the engine, right, to the car. And if the quarterback's not there, then yes, then the roster turns into 8 wins. Or if
Now
the
that you
quarterback
get,
really don't show up, it's 8 wins. But from an overall standpoint, no, I don't think the roster is as bad as everybody makes it out to seem.
I do have some concern for the DBs and the depth on O line, but I mean, for the most part, let me come back over here and see if y'all can see. Hey, this look clear to me. This y'all can see this clearly. Well, I'm on my laptop, so this.
Yeah, we can see it clearly.
Yeah, okay. Cause I know they were saying still. All right. So listen, shout out to the producer. They always do their thing in the back. Y'all vote. Grade our roster, please. There's a poll in the chat. Make sure y'all go ahead and vote and grade the roster. Which I think, if y'all have any change, as a matter of fact, in there, how many do you have? A lot of people saying they would have to change positions. Remember, I couldn't see the chat. I'm back over here now. If I knew that, I would have been able. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to throw it up. But would y'all make changes? Like, what are y'all after y'all graded? Tell us what changes y'all would make. Who would y'all swap that person out for, or
So far, the poll has given us a B. So.
Oh, I like it. Okay, a B.
You're on track.
I'm on track then. Okay, shout out to the poll, to the chat. For the most part, what we at? Okay, 38. So we're at what? 67% B and C. All right, well, 10% gave us a D and F. So I got 24% of an A. So I'll take it. I appreciate it. B for brain. Level 2 new. Wow. Enlarge your screen on the iPhone, you can see it. Oh, okay. Mike Best, I agree with everything you said on the roster. Oh, I did it pretty good. Well, you got to say me, or because Lewis and Jess has one swap out, which is Chen and Tyndall for Asante. So I think the A's, who maybe they switched the A, and that's the difference between the A and the B category right there. Oh, that F was probably McClendon. This is a great name. I did. It was a dilemma. We did speak on that. I don't know. They might try to stash him though. Bell, Good, Tyndall will all be gone if they bring anyone in. They won't keep more than 4 linebackers. Yes, but that's why this is an issue, Sean. So they can't bring no one in until the rest of the teams release their players. So this is what we're going with. You might have a point there, but this is the initial roster. They have to give you an initial 53-man roster because they have to cut their players as well. Then they can see who they're gonna bring out. So this is what this one is about. This is about who we think the Dolphins gonna set as their 53-man roster, and then give other teams special teams for Tyndall. Yes, Mike. That's my whole mindset with that as well. All right, man. So I can stop sharing this real quick. Make sure y'all go ahead and vote in the poll in the chat. Also, if y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's still 36 of y'all in the building. What the likes said? Well, our likes. Let me go check them out.
33 likes on my end.
33 on mine as well. So okay, all right, not bad. We can get those last 3 though. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, help grow this small channel. It seems like we need all the help we can get. Listen, it feels good to be back to see the chat going crazy. But yeah, man, we enjoyed it. I mean, yeah. No, I think about it. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. I ain't gonna switch nothing up. I ain't gonna switch nothing. What the poll looking like? Let me see. Let me see what it's looking like before we get
still a B. 43% say a B.
43B, yeah. 43% say B. 22A. 26% say C. And it's down to 9% on the F. So, all right, it probably only got 1 vote for the F.
I think it was at 9 before too. So probably
when I first saw it, it said 10%. So, Sean said something. Sean say, Lewis, let me know when your GM start cooking. I heard this the time of the year he cooks.
Yeah, well, we all know Sean is the biggest hater we have in the community, so it is what it is.
Man, jeez. Hey.
The man literally hates Chris Greer. What are we talking about?
He might be a scorned fan, man. You know, it's been rough a lot. Man, this team has been very disappointing to say the least. But so you know, I would like to ask this though. Realistically, how many players like in what position do you think if they're gonna bring people in? Do you think we bring in extra linemen and DBs after cuts are made?
Yeah, absolutely. I think those are the two positions you could look forward to where Miami will be making a move. There'll be depth on the O line, and or possibly a starter on the O line, and I think definitely at least one starter in the secondary, and it could be possibly two, in my opinion.
Oh, two secondaries. Oh man. So yeah, because I think Elijah Campbell. Yeah, you on the brink for me, my boy. Um, and it depends on whoever they bring in, because I don't know if they're gonna bring in like a. I know offensive line that better be high on the list, number one on their list, because just going through, I didn't have no problem picking the O lineman because I only picked the ones that I felt like was gonna start, and then I just added in the necessary depth, which was four. I said they're gonna have a minimum of four backups, and the ones behind them was so trash. I'm like, this is too easy. It's ridiculous, and nah, I can't rock with that type of depth on the O line. So I think they should adjust that for sure, for sure. That one in the DBs, I'm with you right there, Lou. That's cool. With the you know what? We left off. God, target. What's the receiver? Easy E. You think he get picked up, or you think he make it to the practice squad?
He might make the practice squad.
Yeah, practice
Dick.
squad.
And what about Dickerson? You think he made enough of an impression for someone to poach him?
I think he would get poached.
I'm kind of worried about Dickerson. Any big Biggers. I'm sorry. I'm worried about him. Like those DBs and the receivers. I think we're gonna have a hard time getting them on our.
I think Biggers can make the practice squad though.
You think so? I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I'm not even front. I'm a little worried about Biggers, but I'm more like Dickerson. If we don't keep him, I'm almost sure he's going. He's going. But if they keep Easy over Eskridge, do you think somebody poached him? I didn't know he was a 5-year player. Did y'all know that?
Yeah. No, I'm not. D. Eskridge is making the 53-man roster.
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a chance Easy make it over him?
Nah, hell no. Nah. Listen, if Easy E makes the roster over D. Eskridge, I finally came to the dark side. I fired Chris Greer immediately.
He had a bad showing last game though. Didn't he?
I don't give a damn about none of that. At least he had a showing. Easy E hasn't performed in 3 years. What are we talking about?
I must be totally frank. Said Biggers will make the team. Who are you taking off, Big? I must be totally frank. If Biggers make the team, let me know what are you keeping 5D tackles and cutting some of the edge rushers? Are you switching them out? Let me know who would you, if he makes it, who are you taking off this team? The Dolphins were extremely ridden with injuries on the defensive line last season, which affected the entire season. Let's not mention the front office. The front office O line decided to switch a passing O line over running O line. I don't know about that. That D line wasn't the problem for us. Good and Murphy are on this roster here. Yeah, I agree with Matthew Brain getting cut. I have Good, and I have Cameron Good and Murphy on this roster. Grayson Murphy and Cameron Good, they're on this roster. So that's what
Cam Good can go though.
No, right. I'm just saying based on. So are you? Oh, well, you so you taking Cam Good? Who you gonna put back? You gonna put Tindall back in? I think Cam Good is really valuable on special teams, and he's shown some promise. So I think he's from the mindset. I think of the team thinking how they're thinking. I think they value him.
The last time we seen Cam Good on special teams, he
Yeah,
he
he
was
got
the
injured.
one that took out one of our players, got injured, and let someone go 87 yards to the house. Yeah, Cam Good is not good for the roster at all. No pun intended.
Tony,
Cameron Good can go.
can Bigger be snatched off the practice squad? Yes, he could. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is. Yeah, but Dickinson showed promise, Sean. I'm sorry, Dickinson showed some promise, bro. He was doing his thing this offseason. Unfortunately, I would prefer to have those type of cuts, like the receiver room and the defensive line or the front seven. I would rather have those type of problems when we have too many that we don't want to lose some of them, but we have to. So I'm cool with that. If we could just have that problem with the offensive line, if we just could have that part of the offensive line, I would be so fine with that. But unfortunately, that's one of the negatives I have to put against my brother Chris Greer. Um, that offensive line into it, man. That dog, you got to do better, Chris Greer. But listen, man. Anything else before we get out of here? I know Jess said she's dealing with a little headache. But y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
No, I'm good.
Good for me.
All right, listen, it's still 38 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Get the team to the 700. Road to 700 is on the way. All right, Lou, get us up out of here. You know what to do.
Hey man, this has been the Monday episode of the Blitz Pickup. Everybody in the chat, welcome your boy Tony back. He made it safe. He's back in the States, even though he's still European. For the producer in the back, for Jess, for your boy. Again, this is the Blitz Pickup, and this is a special revolver, Tone and Jess, for the guy that's holding the gun right now, Christopher Aloysius Greer III. And his gun goes. Don't laugh, goddammit. Don't laugh. Y'all want to hear it again? Wait. Christopher Aloysius Greer's gun goes.